What makes someone the perfect queen? Is it the crown, the title, or something more? Is there something deeper that truly defines a queen for the modern age? Today we're diving into the life of Princess Catherine, or as most of us know her, Kate Middleton. She's gone from a girl next door to Duchess of Cambridge and now the future Queen of England. But the real question is, does she have what it takes to rule? And how does she manage to keep her cool amidst all the chaos of the royal family? Welcome to Royal Buzz. Today we're digging into the story of Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, and how she made her way to the top. Stick around for all the juicy details. Trust us, the House of Windsor has never been this intriguing. But before we go on, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel for some more amazing content. Let's start from the very beginning. Kate Middleton was born in 1982 in Berkshire, England, the eldest of three in a family that was far from ordinary. Her parents, Michael and Carol Middleton, turned a party supply business into a multi-million-pound success. Imagine that! Going from selling paper plates to raising a future queen. Talk about a glow-up. But here's the thing. Kate wasn't just some small-town girl with big dreams. The Middletons had ambitions of their own. They might not have been royalty, but they weren't exactly nobodies either. On her dad, Michael's side, they already had some ties to British aristocracy. I mean, they weren't exactly sipping tea with the Queen every afternoon, but they were close enough to know which fork to use at dinner. And that's a start, right? Anyway, back to Kate. She was sent off to Marlborough College, a prestigious school where the future movers and shakers of society go to learn how to, well, move and shake. This is where things start to get interesting. Little did she know, her journey was about to take a major turn. When she headed off to the University of St. Andrews in Scotland, she was about to form a connection that would change her life forever. Probably the most important friendship bracelet she ever made. Now, you know how in every good love story there's that one moment where everything changes? For Kate and William, it was 2002, and it all went down at a charity fashion show. Up until that moment, Kate had always been William's friend and roommate, just the girl he shared a kitchen with. But when she stepped out onto the runway in that sheer slip dress, yep, that dress, everything changed. Suddenly, William didn't just see her as a friend, he saw her as the one. It's like a scene straight out of a rom-com, right? But this was real life, and from that moment, things were never quite the same. But before we get lost in the fairy tale, let's keep it real. The royal family is more like a pressure cooker, full of traditions, relentless media buzz, and sky-high expectations. William knew all too well how the media circus messed up his parents' marriage, so he was determined not to let history repeat itself. Instead of jumping into the spotlight, he and Kate went full stealth mode. We're talking ninja-level dating, so low-key that even their closest friends didn't know how serious it was. And Kate? She played it cool, like ice cold. She knew exactly when to keep things quiet and when to make her move. No running to the press, no drama with other women. She kept it classy, and you can bet the royal family noticed. When the media caught on to their relationship, Kate was everywhere, earning the nickname Weighty Katie for dating William nearly a decade before he proposed. The press had a blast speculating if William was serious or if Kate was just waiting for a proposal that might never happen. As if that wasn't enough, there was also the issue of Kate's background. Even though the Middletons were successful, they were still seen as commoners by the British upper class. Some people in the aristocracy weren't exactly excited about William marrying a girl from a family that made its money selling party supplies. There were even snobbish comments about Kate's mom, Carol, being a former flight attendant. Like that somehow made Kate less fit to be a princess. But here's the thing. Kate didn't let any of that nonsense get to her. Instead, she rose above it all with charm and grace, proving that she was more than up to the challenge. The doubters? They got quiet pretty quickly. However, one of the biggest royal dramas went down when the paparazzi decided to completely ignore the concept of privacy. Back in 2012, Kate and Prince William were just trying to enjoy a chill, private vacation in the south of France away from all the chaos. But some sneaky photographers somehow managed to snap pics of Kate sunbathing topless using a long lens. And if that wasn't bad enough, the photos ended up in a French magazine called Closer. Naturally, the whole thing blew up, like global media explosion level. The royal family was absolutely livid, and William, Well, considering what his mom, Princess Diana, went through with the press, he was furious. So he and Kate decided to hit back hard. They sued the magazine for invasion of privacy. After a 5-year legal showdown, the French court finally ruled in their favor in 2017. They slapped closer with a hefty 100-pound fine, plus extra penalties for the photographers who were involved. Now let's talk about the rumored tension between Kate Middleton and Meghan Markle. So rumor has it that the whole Kate and Meghan tension kicked off over something as simple as bridesmaid dresses. Yep, right after Meghan's wedding, there was apparently some drama over the outfits, and depending on which press you believe, either Kate or Meghan ended up in tears. Naturally, the media took this tiny spat and turned it into a full-blown soap opera. And it didn't stop there. Kate and Meghan were just so different. Kate's all about tradition, sticking to the royal playbook, while Meghan brought this fresh, modern vibe and wasn't afraid to speak her mind. Naturally, the media had a blast making it seem like they were constantly clashing. Then, when Meghan and Harry decided to take a step back from royal duties, this only added fuel to a bonfire. Some folks thought Kate was going to feel the heat from the extra workload, while others were sure this was just going to stir up even more tension between her and Meghan. Despite all the royal drama, Kate stayed chill. Finally, in 2010, after what felt like a century of dating, and everyone dropping hints about rings, the proposal finally happened. William didn't just pop the question anywhere. Nope, he took Kate on a trip to Kenya, because, if you're going to propose, it might as well be somewhere epic. And to top it all off, he gave her his mother's engagement ring. Yep, the iconic sapphire ring owned by the legendary Princess Diana herself. No pressure, right? Fast forward to 2011, and we've got the wedding of the century. If you thought people lost their minds over Meghan Markle's wedding, you should have seen the absolute frenzy over Kate's. The world went wild. And her dress? Designed by Kate Burton for Alexander McQueen. It was the perfect mix of modern elegance and royal tradition. The dress wasn't just saying, I'm a princess. It was more like, I'm a princess and I could totally run this whole kingdom if I wanted to. But as stunning as the wedding was, the real story kicked off afterwards. Kate wasn't just stepping into marriage. She was stepping into a spotlight that very few people could handle. And she didn't just survive the royal life, she thrived in it. So how did she manage to pull it off? Was it luck? Maybe a little, but the real secret sauce was her ability to adapt and take control. Kate didn't just sit back waiting for instructions. She stepped up, carved her own path, and brought something fresh to the table. Kate stepped into the spotlight with a move that nobody saw coming. She started talking about mental health. And this was back when it wasn't exactly a hot topic, especially among the royals. But this bold move really struck a chord with people and made her even more relatable and likable. But that was just the beginning. Kate also took on early childhood development, which was a bit of a plot twist considering she used to make headlines for strutting the runway in some seriously skimpy dresses. Now she's all about how kids' early years shape their entire future. This focus really set her apart. But let's be real, Kate's biggest challenge was always going to be the inevitable comparisons to Princess Diana, one of the most beloved figures in history. That's enough to intimidate anyone. But instead of trying to be the next Diana, Kate focused on just being Kate. She didn't force it or try to live up to an impossible legacy. And over time, people saw that, respected her for it, and embraced her for who she is. By carving out her own path, she found her success. Now, with Queen Elizabeth II's passing, Kate's role has gotten even bigger. She's no longer just the Duchess of Cambridge. She's the Princess of Wales, the first woman to hold that title since Diana. The weight of that history is heavy, but if anyone's proven that they can carry it, it's Kate. So, is Kate Middleton really the perfect queen in waiting? I guess we'd have to wait to find out. And with that, we have come to the end of our video today. Let us know what you think in the comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more insider stories on your favorite royals. Catch you next time!